Hello and welcome to English Edge Podcast, the podcast where you improve your English, build confidence, and speak more naturally, one step at a time. I'm your host, Sophie, and I'm really happy you're listening today. If you're new here, welcome to the English Edge family. And if you're a regular listener, thank you for coming back and learning with me again. Before we start today's episode, let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like English speakers use one small word again and again, and somehow it means many different things? A word that looks simple, but when you listen to native speakers, it feels confusing. Today's episode is all about one very small but very powerful word, the word get. Native speakers use get all the time. We use it at home, at work, with friends, in casual talk, and even in emotional conversations. And if you learn how to use get naturally, your English will instantly sound more real and more confident. So, relax, get comfortable, and just listen. You don't need to memorize everything. Just let the language flow. And one more small thing before we begin. If you enjoy learning English in a calm, practical, and natural way, make sure you subscribe to English Edge Podcast and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And if this episode helps you even a little, leave a comment and tell me what you think. I truly love reading your comments. Now, let's begin. Let's start with the most basic idea of the word get. At its core, get often means to receive something. For example, I got a message from my friend. I got a gift for my birthday. I got an email this morning. In real conversations, native speakers don't always say receive, we almost always say get. It sounds natural, relaxed, and friendly. Now, listen carefully to how this sounds in daily life. I got your text, don't worry. Did you get my call? I finally got the package today. Already, you can hear how common this word is. Now, let's move to another very common meaning of get. Get can also mean to become. This meaning is extremely important. For example, it's getting cold. She's getting tired. I'm getting hungry. Native speakers use this form all the time to talk about change. You don't hear people say, I am becoming hungry. That sounds very formal. In real English, we say, I'm getting hungry. Listen to this again and feel the rhythm. It's getting late. Don't get angry. He's getting better. This is real, everyday English. Now let's talk about get meaning to arrive. For example, what time did you get home? I got here early today. Let me know when you get there. Notice something important. Native speakers almost never say, what time did you arrive home? We say, what time did you get home? It sounds warmer and more natural. Now let's slow down and listen to this in a short, natural conversation. Hey, did you get home safely? Yes, I got home about an hour ago. Very simple, very real. Now, let's move to one of the most powerful uses of get. Get can mean to understand. This is extremely common in spoken English. For example, I get it. Do you get what I mean? I didn't get the joke at first. When someone explains something and you understand, you don't say, I understand. You usually say, I get it. Listen to how natural this sounds. Oh, okay, I get it now. Sorry, I didn't get that. Can you explain again? This is everyday English. If you start using this, your English will sound much more native. Now let's talk about get in emotional situations. Get is often used to talk about feelings and reactions. For example, that movie really got me. His words got to me. I get nervous before presentations. Here, get connects language to emotion. Listen again. I get excited when I travel. She gets upset easily. Don't get stressed about it. Native speakers use get to talk about emotions in a very natural way. Now let's talk about get plus prepositions, because this is where English starts to sound very real. First, get up. Get up means to wake up or stand up. I get up at 7 every day. Get up and stretch a little. Next, get in. Get in can mean enter a place or a vehicle. Get in the car. She got in the room quietly. Next, get out. Get out means leave. Let's get out of here. He got out of the office late. Now listen to this naturally. I get up early, get in the car, and get to work by 9. That one sentence uses get 3 times, and it sounds completely normal. Now let's talk about get plus adjective, another very common structure. For example, get ready, get dressed, get comfortable. Before listening to a podcast like this, I might say, get comfortable and just listen. Native speakers love this structure because it's simple and friendly. Now let's move to get something done. This means to complete a task. I need to get my work done. Let's get this finished. I finally got it done. Listen to how motivating this sounds. Come on, let's get this done and relax. Now let's talk about get along, which is very useful in relationships. Get along means to have a good relationship. I get along with my coworkers. They don't really get along. In real conversations, this phrase appears a lot. Do you get along with your boss? Yes, we get along pretty well. Now let's talk about get used to. This means something feels normal after time. At first it was difficult, but I got used to it. I'm getting used to waking up early. Learning English is the same. At first, listening was hard, but you'll get used to it. Now let's talk about get back. Get back means return. I'll get back home late. Can you get back to me tomorrow? Very common in work English. I'll get back to you soon. Now let's talk about get over. Get over means recover emotionally or physically. It took time, but she got over it. I'm getting over a cold. This phrase is emotional and very human. Now let's slow down and imagine a full, natural conversation using get. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm getting tired. I'll get home early, get some rest, and hopefully get better by tomorrow. This sounds natural because this is how native speakers really talk. Now, here's something important. Native speakers don't think about grammar when using get. We feel it. And the best way for you to feel it is by listening again and again. That's why podcasts are so powerful. You don't need to understand every single word. You just need to get the feeling of the language. And yes, I used get again. Now, before we finish, let me give you a small mindset tip. Don't try to avoid get because it feels confusing. Embrace it. The more you hear it, the more you'll get it. And one day, you'll use it without thinking. You'll say things like, I get what you mean. I'm getting better at English. I got this. And when that happens, you'll know your English is moving to the next level. Before we end today's episode, let me remind you, if you enjoyed this listening practice and you want to improve your English naturally, make sure you subscribe to English Edge Podcast and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And if this episode helped you even a little, leave a comment and tell me what you think. Your support truly means a lot and helps this podcast grow. Thank you for listening. Take care. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next episode of English Edge Podcast.